Let's see if it works. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. We have one request so far, and it's just Dimitri from Darkstalkers drinking eggnog. Hi, everybody.
I like that.
Um, I'm here today with Hugo. Say hello.
Hello.
Hey. And it's obviously after Thanksgiving break. I hope y'all, if you celebrate or if you visit family during this holiday, I hope you had a good holiday. Hope you ate some good food. Um, I did. And let's see. I'm gonna make. Hold on, while I'm still thinking about it. How do I make Hugo a mod so that you can see the requests yourself? Unless I
Oh
already
God,
did
yes.
that. I realized I could do that, and I'm slowly kind of getting everybody figured out.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah.
That's a lot easier than me, like with my absolute garbage memory, being like, "What was it there again?" Every 5 seconds,
And
me
it's
mid drawing. What was the request again?
and it's not your fault either. It's all because I don't know what I'm doing. Roles manager, that's it. Okay, hold on. I'm adding you. Uh oh wait, yes you do have your Hugo Frosty on here, right?
I believe so.
It does look
Should
like
be.
your art. I'm gonna make you a mod and save and let me
Yes.
know if you're able to see the requests that we have.
Yeah, I have to refresh
Hmm.
the page. Hang on.
Gotcha. Um, hello. I see. So I decided to give you guys some suggestions for art because I never really do. And I mean, I feel like we're all still getting to know each other. It's only going to be like sooner or later a year since, by next February, a year since I started streaming. So you're still getting to know what I like to draw because I figure sometimes people are like, oh,
There we
I don't
go.
know what to ask her to draw because like, who knows? But it doesn't have to be what I like either. But we have two here. We have Dimitri from Darkstalkers drinking eggnog, and the nanny and Froggy drawing on the canvas, but Froggy is struggling with his stubby arms.
Also, I can see the requests now. I have the
Perfect.
ability.
I'm trying to think smarter, not harder. Um,
Yes.
and Iconic says, "LOL." Every time you start your stream, my dinner is done. LOL. BRB. Yep, figured. That's okay. I expect it from you now. I know you're gonna come back to me sooner or later.
You gotta eat.
Please eat. Slavic says, I've been watching Cyberpunk, Edge Runners. I'm at episode 9 right now. So good, so fucking good.
I gotta watch that still.
Oh my god, when you do, let me know. I'm like, even though it's one of Trigger's better ones, and I still thought about it days after. Hugo,
Ooh.
out of those, would you like to do the Darkstalkers?
Yes, I will. I love Darkstalkers. I just forget
Perfect.
which one is Dimitri. I think he's the vampire. Let me
Dimitri.
see. Dimitri.
And I'll obviously do the one about Froggy and I. Um,
Alexa will love that I am doing Darkstalkers fan art.
aw.
Oh yeah, okay. So funny story. When I was in LA, we went to like one of these iconic like places to get like anime figures and shit. They had a Dimitri figure. That was the only
Ooh.
Darkstalkers merch they had.
And you guys bought it.
No, because neither of us are like Dimitri fans. If it was
No.
Felicia or BB
Felicia.
Hood, we would have bought it. But
Oh, I know which one's BB Hood. That's don't tell me cuz that was one of the first things one of the first few things I've drawn on one of the streams. Speaking of, it's the Little Red Riding Hood with the guns.
yes, that is BB
Yes, I know who BB Hood
Hood.
is. Haha. I'm learning, everyone. I never forget, I promise. Um and Sourlad says you stream on my work day. Sourlad, someday I will stream on multiple days. I don't know when, but maybe
What's
someday.
when so it's bueno about you for me about you streaming on Wednesday
Hmm.
is that me working from home a regular 9 to 5 I am usually free to either watch or participate.
Same. I
I
got
lurk a lot.
Aw. Well, I'm glad you lurk. I need to I need to get into the habit of lurking. I've now learned so many different avenues of like ways to watch people so I don't have to just do it from my phone alone because that's what I was doing before. And I don't like having to switch between what I'm doing and like having it in this tiny little corner and like doing all these other things. But now I have the app on my PS5 so I can I can multitask, and I just now need to get into the habit of actually utilizing it. Um, and I also I hope you guys had a good Black Friday because I can tell you guys what I bought.
I didn't buy nothing for Black Friday, did I? No, I didn't.
And so that's the thing. I never really try and buy much either on Black Friday because I used to. There's actually a Best Buy in Brooklyn that I used to go to with my dad. When I was younger, we'd get up kind of early and stand in a line to get in, and
Ah,
sometimes,
yes, I remember those days.
yeah. And that was the same Best Buy where people got trampled to death one year.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, that tracks.
And that was the one year that we didn't go.
Yeah, that kind of stuff is why I stopped even trying to shop on Black Friday.
It's not worth dying. It's
It's
not
not.
worth it. Um,
I put it in a mug actually.
so like I've been looking for a new printer because the current printer I have is just terrible. And so that one I was able to kind of get as like a birthday gift where I bought it and then someone reimbursed me being like, "Here, happy birthday." And I got,
Oh,
yeah, so that was nice. It wasn't expensive, so that was fine. And then the other thing I got was a fancy little iPad,
ooh,
the kind you can
I
draw
need. Oh,
on.
I should have done that.
Ooh, yeah, no, it
I've
actually,
I've been trying to save up and eventually get an iPad Pro, and that probably would have been a good time to do. I guess I'll try next year.
yeah, I highly recommend it. I got the fifth generation iPad Pro, with an Apple Pencil,
That's what I
second
want.
gen.
Yeah.
It's honestly, I used to use, hold on, I can't even draw my own goddamn tail. I used to use Procreate on an old like
That's what I
iPod
want to
second
try
gen.
so bad.
It's so I'm so you can draw like it's so cool. You can draw a circle, right? And let's say
Yeah,
you
and
see
it'll
how
correct it.
and it makes it a perfect circle. And
Yeah,
after I remember, oh,
I've seen a bunch of people because I follow a lot of like channels that do like art lessons, digital art lessons specifically.
hmm,
And so I've seen quite a few people. One of the people that I followed who uses like Procreate and Clip Studio is Prickly Alpaca, and they also do like a bunch of other tutorials, not just art, but like they make clothes and stuff too. But
ooh,
I just seeing anyone do Procreate makes me really want to use it
oh,
because of how smooth it is and how much correctiveness can be used.
and you can also download brushes super easy, that people make. And it really does add to the experience. I'm working on a piece right now just to like make one big piece out of it. And I'm making it's very simple, like eating outside on a nice day on a picnic, and I had to find like a little gingham brush because I wasn't gonna do
I
that
love.
freehand.
No, I've done it. I
And
don't recommend it.
it's awful. I did like a basic one and I'm like, nuh-uh, nuh-uh, it's not gonna happen. So like uh so I got a gingham brush off of Etsy. They're all on Etsy. Most of them are pretty easy to download. I've only had experience where one I couldn't download properly, so I have to like look into that. Otherwise, I'm gonna return it. I didn't buy it for a lot, like $2. But like, um, I love the circle tool. Like I was literally on here earlier attempting to draw like a circle, and it like the way that I would on Procreate, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm not on the iPad. It doesn't work that way. Now I feel
Present.
spoiled. And I'm fucking hooked, and I'm hoping I'm gonna get a screen protector and like case for tomorrow, and I'm really hoping that this will make me more like able to post more art from now on because it's easier to carry it around and like have it around.
Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I want it so bad too,
Yeah,
because just convenience. Like obviously, like I have my little home studio set up, so it's really whenever I feel like it. I can draw in here in my studio setup, or I can draw in the living room. That's fine too, because I have a chase lounge and a little like tray that I can set my stuff up on.
a chaise
But
longue.
yes, a chase lounge. It's well, um, it's part of our couch because I would not settle for a couch without a chase on it. So, but because I'm bougie like that. But
Oh, it's so bougie.
it's it's really more the like the motivation to sit down and do it. And I feel like I would. have less of a challenge to get myself motivated if I could just pick something up, turn it on, and immediately start drawing without having to hook everything up.
Exactly. Exactly why like I've been putting off buying an iPad for like months, and I finally was like, "You know what? It's Black Friday. I've got the money. I'm just going to fucking do it. I won't regret it, and I can stop talking about it." Except for right
That'll be
now.
me when I finally do it.
Oh my
I will
god.
try, I think I'll try next year, see if I can get it. Because, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't even think of that. Probably because, like, last year my goal was get a new TV, which I did. I got a nice smart TV. And then my TV in my bedroom died, but thankfully my neighbor also got a new TV and gave me his old one. So,
Wait. The new one you got for Black Friday is the one that died or no?
no,
It was a
my
different
the
one.
old one that I had in my the new one that I got for Black Friday is our living room TV.
Gotcha.
And Alexa was like, "We don't need a new TV. Oh, we're fine with the one we got from your parents."
But you do.
And I was like, "But I want one, and they're pretty good prices. And I want a nice smart TV." So that's what I got. And then I moved the TV we got from my parents into my room, and a couple weeks later it died. So I'm like, "Aren't you glad I bought the new TV now?"
It was so worth it.
It was so worth it. I'm trying to give him like a fun little sweater.
We'll see, like, next year for sure, absolutely. And I mean, I think the you don't have to go for like the brand new one either. You can like mine's in
Yeah.
5th gen and it's
Yeah,
perfect.
no. I just want, as long as it's compatible with a fairly recent-ish Apple Pen that I can afford. I know that they have off-brand pens that also work that are cheaper, but I'm like, I might as well, if I'm gonna splurge on the iPad, I might as well splurge on the Apple Pen. Um, as long as it's works and it's not like baby small, like if it's like the basic size of like a semi-medium miniature sketch pad, then I'm fine.
Absolutely. I actually have from years ago, I have the a different pen that was compatible with like an app on the iPad. I think I still have it somewhere and I haven't used it at all, but it's like it's not great. I'm gonna read some comments real quick. Smallbig says I didn't go to the Black Friday. I didn't go to the Black Friday deals because one, I have a life. Okay.
Valid.
And two, I have massive restraint despite me really wanting a fucking model of a M1 Grand. No, it doesn't shoot, but I'm waiting. Yeah, wait until it makes like the time is right, or ask someone to get it. I don't know if you can ask someone to get you that as a gift. I'm assuming that's a gun.
Depends on how generous your friends or family are, I guess.
Yeah, and like
I know I could ask my mom to get me one probably because I never ask her for anything for Christmas anymore. She just sends me money because I'm like, I don't know what I want.
you never do. It's so funny. People will ask, and you're like I say, oh, I want this, oh, I want that, like all the time. And I'm just
Yeah.
hoping that someone's listening at the time where I'm saying it, but of course they're
Otherwise
not.
I'll forget.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not gonna remember this later.
Like
Um,
even for like Christmas, Alexa didn't know what to get. I'm like, I don't know what. Just figure it out. You'll figure something out. And she did. I know
hmm.
one of two gifts that she got me. But that's also because I bought her a really expensive gift this year because I found something perfect. She already knows what she's getting. It's a
Ooh.
glitter and gold gem doll from the 80s with like all of everything inside box. And it was like 120. And it was probably the best price I've ever seen for it. And she's like, you've never spent that much. And I'm getting you two gifts. I'm like, okay.
That's perfect.
And she got me the Real Drama edition of Claudine, um, and a mystery gift that I don't know about yet.
So far in our relationship, Froggy and I have been like kind of splurging on each other, and we're trying to like kick the habit because we know we can't just keep
It's
doing that.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still early in the relationship. It's only been 2, 3 years, so you know. But I say 2, 3 years, like I should know. But
Sure. That's pretty sizably long relationship, I'd say.
yeah, it's a start. And like I don't know, I got. I can't say what I got. I can't. It's all gonna be secrets. No one can know. But I think I got some good stuff. I'm just saying that. Um Also, I'm sorry, reading a comment. Hold on. So I'm small big saying also I noticed this. Let's see. And notice this, is it just me or is the character is called Faraday? Like, does that sound really close to Friday? Like, Doc Friday? Maybe? Which one's
Does a little
Faraday?
bit. I recognize that, but I don't remember what it's from.
Like, what? Like, the name sounds familiar, but what is Faraday from? Like, I should know. Uh,
Yeah, like I'm feeling the same way. I'm like, that sounds so familiar, but I don't know what it's from.
Faraday. It'll hit me later. Um, and also, the YouTube's dying on iPhones for 4 hours. That's weird. That's from Sour Lad. Uh, oh, is YouTube in general just acting up right now?
That's lovely. We love when that happens.
You know what's funny? Actually, the other day, um, or not the other day, recently, whenever I'm on YouTube and I'll like take it out to it's been allowing that feature where you can watch some videos while doing other stuff, even if you're not
Mhm.
subscribed to YouTube Red or whatever their
Oh,
program is
interesting.
called now. Yeah, and basically, it was working fine for me initially, but now whenever there's an ad, even though it counts down and you can still skip it even when like the prompts are small, if it counts down to 5, the timer like just sticks around and you can't skip it, and the only way
I
to
hate
buy
that.
yeah, it's awful. And I'm like, why would
God.
you like the feature didn't like this wasn't a problem before, what made it glitch? And you have to go into the app, the I the iPhone, the YouTube app, and you have to manually like click the actual like full-size video in
Oh
order to
my
fix
God.
it. So I'm like, what's the point? Like, are you
You,
just
I swear YouTube is put together on spaghetti code.
spaghetti code?
Like it literally does sound like they're put together on spaghetti code at this point.
I've never heard that term before. I like it a lot.
It's a legitimate coding term. Um, it just basically means like the code is an absolute mess, but somehow is still like kind of hinging on working.
I feel like that's something that would have been like, it's YouTube. It's been around forever. What's the deal? What's going on?
Just you'd think they'd have their shit together by now, but they don't.
Like, please work for me. I just want to watch videos. Is that so hard? I just want to waste my time away after a long day of work and just, I don't know, watch American Dad reruns of episodes I've already seen.
Yeah,
Like,
I spend my
yeah.
entire time on YouTube is mostly like art tutorials and
Hmm.
watch Mojo top 10 listicles.
I can't make myself watch those. I've watched a few and the voice just kills me.
It
Um,
depends on who's
yeah.
doing it, but yeah, I feel that because they have a couple of employees that watch Mojo.
It's like the female, it feels to me like a generic female voiceover thing.
That's probably the Miss Mojo voice. I know her voice. It's a very generic voice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Um
She almost doesn't sound real, but I've seen her like physically speak, and I'm like, no, that's her actual voice.
there's a real person there. Oh my god,
Yeah.
wait. Actually, okay. I think now that I think about it, isn't there a real voice behind the freaking Alexa
Yeah.
and like Gladys and whatever? I keep forgetting like well, Gladys of course is voiced by somebody, but like with all these little technological voices, sometimes I forget. Yo, okay, at my one of my old jobs, uh whenever they had the menu like for like click here if you want to reserve or click dial this number if you want this person and all this other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't realize this because it always sounded so generic, but the voice actually belonged to one of the maitre d's of one of the
Oh
restaurants that
my
I worked
God, that's so
for.
funny.
They would make her come into the main office and record lines, and sometimes she would have to redo it.
Oh my God.
She sounded so just like, I don't know, she was so good at it. I had no idea it was somebody that I worked with either. Like I couldn't recognize her voice.
That is hella funny. I just imagine like being there when you discover that. This
Like she comes in and I'm like, what are you doing here? She's like, oh, I'm recording for the menus. And I'm like, what? Like I would never believe that was you.
Yeah,
Um,
like I can tell that the voice, the automated voice at my job is an actual person. I don't know who it is though.
we gotta hunt him down. I like knowing the
Yeah.
sources where my voices are coming. My voices are coming from. Like I have voices in my head. I need to know
Whoa
the
there. Get that
source.
squip out of your head, damn.
Yo, okay, real legitimate question. Okay, if you had a squip, what would it look like?
That's a really good question.
Because
Probably
remember,
David Bowie.
you
I only had to think about that for a second.
had an immediate answer practically.
Because I'm thinking like who do I think is like probably like the essence of cool? David Bowie.
Oh, so good.
Or Prince even.
I love
Just
it.
that like that level of rock star androgyny. That's my immediate thought of like who embodies cool. I put that
Oh,
in this.
that's absolutely it. Also, I want to before I forget, earlier before the countdown was over, Sour Lad resubscribed for 1 month at tier one, and they've been subscribed for 3 months. And to add to that, they wrote, "It's Vorbin time."
Oh,
So I just I wanted to call that out before I forgot. Thank you so much, and thanks for being here. Um, Also, I see we got Kay in the chat. Hello, Kay. Been a minute, I feel like. I need to watch Kay's streams. I know Kay started streaming, and I have not had a chance to like sit down and watch, but that's on my to-do list as well. I'm a terrible mother. Why aren't you? I'm on Eraser. That's why there's no color. This
I've
character,
been there, done that.
this character kind of looks like a like an what do you call the thing that Superman has? He's got like an undead looking version of himself.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Bizarro Man.
Yeah, Bizarro Superman.
Th-
Yep.
this
He does
character,
kind of look like that a little.
he looks like that, but he also kind of looks like a Bizarro version of Spider-Man.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, especially in his actual outfit, because he actually has like a red stripe going down the center of his all blue outfit that like cuts off at the belt, much like Spider-Man. So,
I think Spider-Man and this character should swap outfits. I want to see that.
yes.
Somebody draw that. Uh-huh.
Because the thing with Dimitri, I think the more reason he probably looks like Spider-Man is because I gave him that little sweater with the little bat print on. So,
It's perfect. It's perfect for this season. Yo, you know what I haven't bought this year yet? I haven't bought an ugly
hmm,
Christmas sweater.
I did.
Ugh, I remember. Wait, what type did you get this one?
I bought a Hellfire Club Christmas sweater from
Yes.
Merchoid.
That's where I gotta look. I've got their
Shit,
Gwen Stacy one. Their Spider Gwen one. That's what it's called. I have a Fall Guys sweater that I really like. I think they made a new one, which I need to look into.
Ooh.
I love the Fall Guys one. It's so colorful and cute, and it almost doesn't even look like a Christmas sweater. And I also have uh, a Pokemon sweater. There's another. I keep doing things that I would do on Procreate. I've gone Procreate crazy. Like what you have to do is like on Procreate is you touch the image with your finger if you want to color pick. You just do it whenever
Yeah.
you want. Yeah. And I'm like trying to like color pick with my fucking finger.
Can't you also like bucket tool sections that way too?
I
Or
think
you like drag and drop the color as if you were bucket tooling it?
I think you can. I haven't explored that feature yet. I feel like I don't draw in a way that would really work with that personally, but I haven't had a
Valid.
chance to really look up the process because there's some stuff that comes pretty easily to me, or like I'll look it up if I really 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 need to do something specific. Here's something. Oh, I was talking about the gingham blanket from before, right?
Yes.
It has a feature which I feel like most stuff has this feature, but I find Procreate just makes it more accessible and easy to use, where you can like stretch the perspective, and that way I made it like I'm able to do like kind of a cute little perspective thing with the blanket and like stretch it as if you're like looking at the character and
Yeah, I've
it's
seen
coming
that.
towards you. I had so much fun with that, and it looks so fun and cool. Like it looks like the little map you use.
Yeah, they
Oh,
do it in they have that feature in Photoshop too. I wish they had that feature in Clip Studio.
Yeah, and I still need to navigate Clip Studio Paint. It just looks so intimidating. I still haven't really tried to warm up to it yet.
It's
Um,
actually I really enjoy Clip Studio Paint.
mm,
A lot of features in it make it really simple to use. Um, I'd say like Procreate is probably like the more automated version.
okay.
Like a lot of the features that are in Clip Studio Paint are a lot of like one-click features that they would have in Procreate. But I really do like Clip Studio Paint, and they also have a feature where they have like a marketplace where you can buy or that you can download by either purchasing or some of them are free, like brushes and assets, like directly to your Clip Studio program.
I do like that. I will
Yeah.
say, like, when it comes to downloading stuff in Photoshop, it's not like it's difficult, but it does feel clunky from
Oh
my
yeah.
experience. Ugh, I love how art has gotten so easy to the point where now we're just asking AI to. I hate that we're asking AI to
Uh,
draw.
I heard
Ah,
what was it? There was a convention recently where an AI art
yeah,
user got a table.
yeah, and people were so pissed, and it
I
literally
don't
was
blame
like
them.
choose your it was literally like choose the artist that you like and we'll AI like art as if it was drawn by them, which is so scummy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it.
It's like not ugh, but that's the only thing. It's like I understand if you're using AI like that one like generator that makes like the multiple image things. Um
Yeah.
but like oh wait, you know what I know what I should make. I'm gonna make Froggy draw a penguin instead, actually.
I like the AI ones where they take like a photo of you and turn it into like a painting. That's fine. I have no issue with that.
Yeah, like that stuff's nice. And you can, like, that's been a feature that even like Photoshop and
Yeah.
similar can do. Like, one of my earliest, like, when I was first starting to learn Photoshop, I had I use a $99 version, so I'm not like buying like a subscription or whatever. Um,
Yeah. I miss where that was an option.
and I like, well, you can actually, you still can. It's just a more updated version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you absolutely can still buy it.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, and
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. I do remember seeing that actually.
yeah, that's definitely a thing. Um, and it's not as fancy, I guess, but I like it a lot. I use it for very simple fix-ups at this point. I don't know what I should make myself draw. Let's see. I'm gonna draw. You know what? I'm gonna draw a
I don't care.
penguin too.
Oh, wait, I gotta make the eggnog actually look like eggnog instead of like milk.
Do you like eggnog?
I love eggnog. It doesn't love me very much, so I can't drink a lot of it, but I do love it.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever. I think like the closest thing I've eaten. This doesn't count as eggnog. Um, I don't eat eggnog myself, but eat eggnog, drink it.
I know what you meant.
Jesus, I can't. I'm stumbling over all my words today. But either way, you know what I do like? I like one of my coworkers like home makes this thing. It's like not it's not horchata, but that's the first word that comes to mind. It's like this
That's what I was
alcoholic
thinking when
thing.
you were like, yeah, if it's like a milk-esque
Yeah. Is it
beverage with alcohol, that's horchata.
is it okay, so then maybe it is
Yeah.
horchata. I feel like I'm thinking of a different word and I can't for the life of me like think of what that word is, but she
I had
makes
a coworker made me a bottle of horchata once, and
oh,
I was only able to drink a quarter of it
it's very
because it was
thick.
like a lot. Yeah.
Oh. Um like oh, and we have some commentary. Hecklejack says eggnog gives me a headache for some reason.
Yeah, same. That's why I don't drink a lot of it.
Yeah, a little
It
sicky.
also makes my stomach churn a little bit if I drink too much.
Oh. Um now I'm just hungry for Christmas foods. Oh. Uh we have some other requests. We have the continuing story of Wazzy and her adopted daughter Molly McKee.
Yeah. I do remember that.
Oh man.
Where's merch down? Oh,
We have
weird.
Banani
Oh,
as
I
a
forgot.
Christmas mobster with a candy cane in her mouth. Okay. Froggy getting a mistletoe kiss from Banani, but forgetting, or excuse me, I read that wrong, but getting it stolen by Sergeant Kiroro. Oh, I love that. Um, and then one from Snake and Snake, Bananions as Common Rider Jean, and Lovekov having a fun time. Also, Hugo, I forgot to mention it before, but we gotta hydrate.
Oh yeah, I know. I've been taking sips.
Okay, good. Um,
I've got a weird ass drink this time. It's brisk,
ooh, I love
half and half,
Brisk.
but it's iced tea and watermelon lemonade.
Ooh,
Yeah, it tastes
ooh.
pretty good.
I
It's
have.
very much like imagine a watermelon flavored candy. That's what it tastes like. What the hell is in my beard?
I want to try that. That reminds me of that other food that was, or the other food, other drink. You know, okay. I'm just the five senses are all screwed up right now, but um, I gotta choose one of these. Before I move on, I guess I'll do. You know what? We're gonna do the Molly McGee one. Let's see if I can knock that one out. Um, I swear to God, Hecklejack, if there's some I haven't colored, eventually someday, like let's say the story ends, whatever this adventure is, I'm gonna make a little book just for you, and I'll edit it so it looks nicer. Um, but we finally finished Miss Marvel. We were struggling to get through that show, even though it's only 6 episodes,
Oof.
and like it's I don't know, it's just something about it. Like we liked elements of the show, but it was ugh. But then we finally started. Now that we finished it, we finally started. I'm getting ahead of myself. The reason I brought that up was because I misspoke to Froggy, and we were talking about like how do her powers work or something, and I said, oh, she smells the Nor, which is not true, not correct. Um, and now we keep saying smell the Nor. It's really dumb, but we finally started She-Hulk Attorney at Law. We finished episode 2, so we're gonna start episode 3, obviously, and we're loving it. We're like, oh my god, I can't wait to watch the rest. And it's such a dramatic shift of our attitude for Miss Marvel. Not to say it wasn't good, we just struggled through it for some reason.
I can't get through any Marvel content. It's just not my cup of tea.
Honestly, if you can't even bother to watch it, you're probably better off. Um,
Yeah.
oh, I'm doing a Christmas one. Got it. Okay. Um, like I don't know. There's so much to catch up on now. There's like the werewolf one that's like a movie. Um, I think there was was Cloak and Dagger one.
I
Is
don't
that?
know.
I
I
feel like
think it sounds like it is. I think it is.
yeah, like that's one that I don't think I ever got to watch, which I'm sure is very backlogged at this point because I feel like it came out before. There's there's so much. Also, who here is playing the new Pokemon games?
Me.
Okay, I have a question for you, Hugo. Without
Yes.
spoiling too much, just in case. Have you met the Dodog?
Yes.
Have you evolved the Dodog?
I caught an evolution of the Dodog.
I didn't know. Like, I have seen almost nothing of the evolution of the Dodog, and I'm just like, nobody fucking told me that this dog has a freaking like canonical evolution. There is now an edible version of this dog type in this game, and I'm like, I feel like that's the first thing that people would have freaking told me is that like this dog. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my favorite dog at this point in this franchise has been the evolution Boltund.
Oh God, yeah. What was it? It's just called Bolt Hunt, right?
It is Boltund. That's the evolved
It's
form of the corgi
evolved from
one,
the. Yes.
which the name escapes me, but you know. And
Yeah, I had one, and I named him. What's unfortunate is I named him after a corgi.
aw,
So
and
when
then it
he evolved,
changed.
I'm like, well, this name doesn't make sense anymore, but I'm gonna keep it anyway because I named him Cheddar after the corgi from Brooklyn
Oh,
Nine-Nine.
Cheddar!
Yeah, I'm like, it's still a cute name. I don't care that it doesn't work anymore.
But it works so well because of the fucking color.
I
I don't know
I
why
used
that.
him a lot too. I used him in like every
Yeah.
raid that involves a flying type Pokemon. I use him.
Oh, I love Bolton. I swear to God, Bolton was in my party. I forget what I nicknamed mine. I try in most of the games I play now. I do try and nickname like every single one I get.
Same.
Like I'll look at Froggy, if I'm in the same room with Froggy and we're playing, I'm like, I caught this one. Do you want to name him? Like, give me a name, random name, and I'll just name him or whatever. Because sometimes I can't come up with any good ones. But I miss my Bolt Hunt. I miss that game. Oh. I want a Bolt Hunt in real life, which there kind of technically is a similar type, but it's not a
Yeah,
Pokemon with cool markings.
exactly. Yeah. I try to nickname at least every Pokemon I know I'm gonna end up using. I try to nickname because obviously, like my main, I picked oh god, Fuecoco as my starter.
Wait,
So
Coco.
because he's because he's resemblant of a ghost pepper, I named him Tabasco. So
Oh,
yes, and then like
Hugo.
trying to think of like other ones that I've been consistently using. I have a Rockruff that I named Balto, who
Oh.
is now a the other one, the one after. Um the evolution, the the nighttime version of the
The
evolution.
day man or the night man?
The night man, yes. Not the dusk man, not the day man, but the night man. I
uh,
named him Balto. Or I should
Moo.
say I named her Balto because I didn't check her gender before I named her. Oops.
It happens
Um,
sometimes.
yeah. Um,
God forbid
and-
we name our animals gendered names.
yeah, God forbid indeed. I got one of the new types of Tauros, which I think is really cool that they're like all black and fighting type now
That's right,
in
there's a
this one
new type. Ooh.
because they're Spanish bulls.
Oh my god. Hugo, for one thing, I don't know what it is, but every time you give me the names that you're giving these like Pokemon, it makes me want to cry. It's so freaking cute. I don't.
Because I think a lot about it, or I
Uh,
try to.
I love.
Like
Listen.
the but the Tauros I named Tegle
Tegle.
after Edgar Tegle from
From
Psychonauts because he
Psychonauts.
his whole thing was that he was a yeah his whole thing was that he kept picturing himself in his mind as an angry like bull in a bullfighting ring, so I named the bull after him.
Good shit. I
Yeah.
guys, if you do play Pokemon, if you want to, I don't know if I need to make a new little thing for it, but I would love to see or hear what you name your Pokemon because it just something about it just brings me joy. I also
Feels
see
good.
it's so nice. Like I've said before, every time I get a Skitty in these games, I always name it Skittles no matter what. Um
Cute.
I also see Hecklejack highlighted a comment. I am not playing the new Pokemon game because I am not paying $60 for a game that will lag more and more if you play it for over an hour. Oh no, does it do that?
Yeah, it does do that.
Oh,
And it will also, if you play it for way too long, it may also crash. It really depends on how good your Switch is.
gotta get the
Um,
pro.
yeah, gotta get a real nice Switch, a real good that you take good care of. Mine has only crashed twice, and I've been playing it for about a month.
Okay.
Um, they also, it's pretty easy to get around that issue because if it does start lagging, all you have to do is save, quit the game, and then turn it back on, and then it's fine.
Oh, that's
Um,
good to
but
know.
it is annoying. There's a lot of annoying things about that game that should have been fixed before they released it, but it is what it is.
Also, we got a Banana speech redeem.
It is.
So for 3 minutes, you gotta talk like a kitty cat. Yeah,
Yeah.
talk like a little kitty. Um, I'm gonna spend that.
I'm
Yes.
I'm doing the Banani as a Christmas mobster request, yeah.
Ooh, thank you, Nya. Um, Lord Potter says, I have the game and haven't noticed too many problems, Nya, but I guess I only played for 2 or 3 hours. I totally understand that, Nya. Like I'm justifying not buying the game right now. I personally have
Yeah,
not bought
it's
the game, Nya, yet
very valid, yeah.
because I still have two Pokemon games for the Switch that I have not finished, Nya.
The desperation in the nya is what's killing me.
I keep trying to get better at this Nya, but it is not possible.
I told you about the about my Final Fantasy all cats group that I'm in, yeah, correct?
I don't think you have. That's a thing, yeah.
So, we're in a free company, yeah, that is like 99% cat people, yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we have these two vehicles that we can send out from our free company house that can collect stuff for us, yeah. And it's a submarine and a airship, yeah. And because we are all cats, or like most of us are cats, our free company leader named the airship the Nyar ship,
The near
and
ship.
the submarine is the Nyacht. So like yacht, but nya.
Oh my lordy. Oh my cat Jesus. Yeah.
Jesus.
That makes
Oops.
it that makes a cat speech, right? Yeah.
That totally tracks, yeah. Totally counts.
uh, oh my god. Um I have another comment from Lord Potter. If you want to talk about a game that fails, yeah, Disney Dreamlight Valley will close and fail a lot.
Yep, I've had that crash on me so many times. Yeah,
I've seen
very frustrating, especially when I get a lot of stuff done and it doesn't autosave before it crash.
I,
Yeah,
I have a question about that game. Yeah, I've only been seeing a lot. Like I've been seeing maybe one or two people on my Twitter timeline post about playing it. Yeah, and I'm like, what is that? What is that on exactly?
it is on. They have it on pretty much everything. I got it on the Switch, but
Okay,
you can get it on the PC. You can get it on the PS5, I think, and possibly the new Xbox. I don't know.
new
Yeah,
Xbox. Yeah. Also, timer is
but
done. Yeah.
oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, no, it's a fun time waster of a game. It's cute, but yeah, it is very buggy. Um, especially for a Disney product. It's basically like picture Stardew Valley meets Animal Crossing and in set in Disney.
So that's the thing is like it kind of when I first saw it, I was thinking like, is this any like for some reason it's giving me vibes of Toontown somewhat.
Yeah, it's a bit like that, I would say, but it's not it's not an MMO of any kind. I think
Okay.
you can have people visit your village. I have not tried.
Mm.
Mostly it's just like interacting with the Disney characters you like. I mostly hang out with Mother Gothel.
Mother Gothel.
She is sassy. I love her in that game. She's so funny.
Oh, I've been thinking about like just the appearance alone of how you can like customize your character has made me kind of curious to try it out. But I've been so in the dark about what it was prior. Um,
Yeah, it's very the customization is really good, and you can get a lot of stuff to further customize your outfits like as you play. So
oh, sounds so fun. I feel like at this point you would think that we have enough proof like this is how you make a game, these are all the resources. Like we've made a game enough times that it's not going to be buggy. But then again, with everybody kind of like rushing to make stuff, it just keeps like these are the kind of games we're going to get no matter what.
yeah, that's definitely how it feels. It's at this point. That's kind of what they're going for. It seems like that they're not putting the work in. They just want to get them out, especially the Pokemon Company. I don't blame the buggy Pokemon games on Game Freak.
No,
I I blame them on the Pokemon Company forcing Game Freak to churn out a new game every year. They don't give them the time to actually develop these games.
they don't. Um and I don't like it. Oh, first time chat from Moth Hideaway. Hello. Well, hello to you too. Thanks for joining the stream. You can redeem an art request, and we may or may not get to it depending on how many requests we have or how long we take to draw requests. Because sometimes I take a little longer than I should, even though it's called a doodle.
I mean, I also do that on the occasion, so really depends.
Giving you guys my best here, sorta. I love how yours is coming out so far, Hugo. I look very film noir.
I think I'm gonna give you sunglasses too.
Ooh.
They should still be red frames though.
I was thinking that like red tint sunglasses. I need to get myself a pair. I got Froggy a pair for his birthday so he could eventually cosplay Daredevil.
Ooh, I like that. That's awesome.
He loves Daredevil. Every time I draw Wazzy, I forget. Like I know what she looks like, but I'm also like I want to draw her right. Give me a reference. I actually, you know what? I'm super dumb. I literally have a reference somewhere of Wazzy, like of her VTuber model, and I never use it. And I should. I keep just going to her Twitter and being like, "What's the earliest post that has some semblance of her hair on it?"
Ah,
I'm the worst. I gotta start using that. I need to put that in like my favorites folder so I can like get to it faster. Saving that for later. Oh, also, I made a post about this. I should post about that now. Speaking of references and whatnot, I made a. Oh, we also got a redeem sing mode. Hold on, I'm going to do that in just a minute. Where's the? Okay, there it is, redeemed. Okay, I'm gonna put the timer on that for just a moment, but I just want to say this before I forget. I made a YouTube channel for archiving Twitch streams. So obviously all the rest from this past year are not going to be there because they're all gone. But I'm going to start actively uploading stuff there. So if you are the type of person that likes to watch past streams that you missed out on or you didn't get to watch fully, you will now have that privilege. I didn't make it an automatic thing. Also, yeah. See, Sourled just did it a thing. YouTube. I should have done it earlier. I haven't, but I am going to make that for the next time. Actually, while I'm here, hold on. I'm just gonna post it in the chat for the heck of it. Give me a second. I know you'd think that I'd make it, and then I don't. Oh, that's so funny. I also have my own personal Bananion's channel, which I need to rename. Bananion. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Sorry, guys, give me a second. That's on me. Yeah, I'll change that in a minute. We'll work on it. No, I think that might be my person. Is that my person or is that? It says this channel does not exist. That's weird. Where's my archive channel? You know what? I know how I can get to it. Hold on, technical difficulties.
figure it out.
I'm stupid.
You'll get there.
Yeah, hold on. Nothing goes smoothly in my life. YouTube. Where are you? If I click on it. Oh, it says this channel does not exist. That is weird. You know what? We'll fix that later. It does exist. I don't know why it's gone.
Limit does not exist.
Yeah, that's weird.
This page should.
You know what? I'll fix that later. I think I don't know why it's not showing up. I don't know. Either way. Getting back to drawing.
So there was a sing redeem.
Oh, there was a sing redeem. You're right. Sorry, I got distracted. I think I put the sing redeem for like 3 minutes as well.
So we have to sing everything we're saying.
You gotta sing everything you say. Yeah, and everybody in the chat saying that they subbed. I have to figure out why it's not showing up properly, but that's a problem for after the stream. And then I'll make it.
That's a problem for future Annie.
Exactly. And you know what it might be? I know what it might be. I'll fix it. It's fine. For some reason, Wazzy like takes all my focus right now. I'm just like, I have to draw her right or else. You gotta, but I gotta sing that.
Or else mouse pointer. Oh, there we go. That goes over here.
You know how there's Mr. Heat Miser and Mr. Snow Miser?
Yes, I do.
What What does this make? What would that make this banani?
Ah, that's a very good question.
I'm
I think
imagining
about that.
I'm imagining myself in their universe in this outfit.
Hmm?
Oh my gosh. Um ooh, we got a first. Oh gosh, I think this first time chat is a bot. I'm unsure. We got a first.
Yeah, yeah, that is.
Well, unfortunately, untold ecstasy.com. Yeah, no, that's a bot. Um,
Ew.
how do I. Alright, this is my first time trying to do this. How do I. You know what? Right click. Okay. Oh, it's gone. Who did that? Oh, Sour Lad. Thank you.
Tower Lad is a mod.
That's true. The reason is that they're stinky. Sour Lad, you're the bomb.com. Not ecstasy.com like that guy, because that would be weird.
Gross.
Stinky.
Dimky.
I'm making Wazzy really angry, really pissed off. There we go. You have a really deep V. That's funny. Okay. You know what? Oh, wait. Hold on. We have 3 seconds left on the timer. I keep forgetting to set it so it'll notify me because it's on silent and we're done.
Hooray.
Unfortunately, I feel like the bot made me forget for a second that we were on sync timer. I was like,
Yeah, I heard that.
like we need to get rid of that guy. Who's this guy think he is? It's
Interrupting sing time like that. Rude.
it's all his fault. Don't blame me. Blame the bot. Ah. Oh man.
Smaller. There we go.
Yeah, Sarlet says, went to the tweet you posted yesterday. Your channel is gone. I wonder why that is. Did it just
That doesn't sound right.
yeah, like did it just immediately get deleted? It's for some reason. Like, hold on. I can't focus on this right now. You guys, I'm trying to draw for you. I keep I keep when there's problems, solve them later. Not during stream. I can't do this. I can't do this to myself. It's not an issue right now. It's an issue for another day. Oh my god.
So that's not where that line goes. There we go.
This is gonna be my canonical winter gangster outfit.
Amazing.
Like, I'm
So,
gonna
no
I'm gonna
stick.
use this for my avatar next year.
Yeah. Just imagine the hat especially, and also the vest is the suit rather is like that velour velveteen type material.
Ooh, velour. I had some sort of like not I don't think it's velour. Velour is like too fancy, right? Or not really?
I think it depends.
And I
It
had like
can be cheap, but
oh, okay.
it's mostly fancy.
It's mostly only the
Yeah,
fanciest of people wear it. Um I got this one red shirt from like velvet shirt from Hot Topic and it was I'm not really a fan of velvet in general because it makes me really sweaty and it's not very
valid.
breathable. And
Yeah,
I forgot when I bought it and I tried wearing it like 2 or 3 times until I think it just stopped fitting me and just because again COVID weight gain. But like I'm trying to right now like work it all off, but I think I got something on it that wouldn't come off and I was like, you know what? I don't even like the shirt that much anyway. I'm just gonna get rid of it.
that is valid.
It was a nice time
I
while it
also had
lasted.
COVID weight gain. I've not lost any of it.
Oh yeah, no,
I
absolutely
probably,
not.
I
Like
probably won't. I've tried.
it takes a while, as far
It's
as like
also being over 30 means your body holds on to fat more as well.
exactly. And like I don't know, one of my friends over the weekend was talking about how they're doing a calorie diet where like a calorie monitoring diet essentially where he still like does like a certain type of exercise on the weekend, but he also like based off of the weight and everything is like
Yeah.
focusing on like how many calories do I burn a day, like what do I eat. You don't really have to change your diet, you just have to focus on how much calories you eat. And I'm not gonna like barrel full on into that just yet, but I am starting to like kind of think to myself, okay, what am I eating, how much calories are in this, like just be a little bit more conscious just to start. And like I also realized though the first day I started doing that my office has so much sugar
Oh boy.
that there's no way I'm ever gonna like I have to just not eat it. Like we have chocolate covered pretzels right now. We still have leftover Halloween candy that people brought in.
Oh
Uh,
no, no, no.
and
That's
I'm
too much temptation.
there's a coconut cream pie in the fridge.
I would not be able to say no to that. I
I had a
love coconut
slice.
cream
I
pie.
had a slice. I can't bring myself to eat more. And I just it's a nightmare. Um but yeah. Uh I have to make her say something. You sneaky little shit, go back to bed now. Hold on. You sorry for taking up so much of the screen for
Nah,
this.
you're fine.
Let's see. You sneaky little shit. Don't ban me Twitch for saying shit. Uh
You could bleep it if you need to.
back. I wish you could live bleep things. I feel like that's a thing.
I wish it was. I think maybe if you have someone in charge of a bleep button, but they would have to know. They would have to be able to tell ahead of time that you're about to curse.
I need a little fortune teller on my team.
Yeah.
Who's got tarot cards? Who can be that for me? Let's see.
I have tarot cards, but I don't know how to read them, so
I don't know either. I have my own tarot cards. I have one of the Welcome to Night Vale packs.
I have the Homestuck tarot deck.
I love it.
Bought it with the Kickstarter for the game that took forever to be developed.
Yeah. Thanks. I feel like I gave her lightning eyebrows, but that's just the hairline. Um, I'm gonna move on to another request here. You did Christmas Mobster. Um, see, I have a Stream Deck. I'm trying to like move everything to my computer so I can utilize that, and it's almost done, but I'm lazy. Uh,
Bad.
exactly. I'm still being archaic about how I stream, but it'll change. Okay. So the next request, let's say they're both Hecklejack. I need to do. Unfortunately, Hecklejack, I'm not going to do two requests of yours in a row, but we will
You've
absolutely probably get to that.
also got the Banana and Froggy drawing the canvas thing, or did you do that?
I did that one.
Okay, yeah.
Um, so let's see. That was Small Big Hecklejack. You're doing Sour Lads. The next person we haven't done yet was Bananions is Common Rider Jean and Lovekov having a fun time. Then we had Bizarro standing on because we had Bizarro. And a Christmas present with banana tail sticking out. That's fun. Okay, yeah. I'll do. Let's see. I'll do the Common Rider one. Ba ba ba. Common Rider. Uh, ooh, Lord
I will
Potter.
do.
Yes.
I either want to do the Bizarro one or the Christmas present one. Not sure which.
Take your pick. Oh, hold on. Lord Potter had a good suggestion for craving sweets in the office. Wear a rubber band, and if you think about yummy sweets, snap the
Snap it.
band.
Yeah,
Well,
that does work for some people with addictions. So
I remember it working for, or not working for. I remember like there was like an anime or cartoon character that would always have a rubber band, and for the life of me, I can't remember who, but I've seen a
They did
character.
it in iCarly, I think, too.
Oh, they would have over dramatized that for sure.
Yeah, I think it was like Sam was trying to not be violent, so she had snapped the rubber band every time she felt the need to be violent, and she snapped it so much that she broke it.
That sounds accurate.
Yep.
Um, oh gosh, okay. Um, I like the color palette for Common Rider Jean. Is this like this is the person that Lovekov is the demon for? I'm assuming, maybe. Yes, I think that's correct. Oh, I like the fans. It's got a little fan dance. Okay, let's see. I'm
Bizarro.
gonna make her
So
do the
look.
fan dance. Oh, hello, is
Well,
Froggy here?
DJ.
do a DJ soundboard.
Oh my gosh. Hello. D. Oh, oh my gosh. I just turned on Twitch and it's like it has the delay and I literally started it up the second I said DJ right in my ear. So it like threw me for a loop for a second.
Is the volume okay?
Oh yeah, if I talk really close, it sounds amazing.
As you should.
Pardon me. I still have like lingering COVID cough.
Oh, hi Hugo.
Hello, Froggy.
Froggy, the way that you said when you said hi Hugo, you know what? You know what I heard?
What?
Hey gal.
Stop.
Oh,
Stop it.
cease and desist.
Ooh, Froggy resubscribed for 1 month to tier 1. They've been subscribed for 7 months. Thank you so much, the Soggy Froggy.
You're welcome.
I think the last time you subscribed, I forgot to mention it, so I've redeemed myself now.
I was pissed.
I know. I
No, I'm kidding.
ask you one thing. Can't even do that for me.
I remember
I'm
last time I
sorry.
drew a DC character. Good God.
Ooh, who are you drawing?
Bizarro.
Ooh,
Hugo was
I love.
drawing. Yeah.
Too big. That is way too big. I'm gonna frame this. I gotta frame it out.
I'm sorry, Froggy. What were
Otherwise,
you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say I love Bizarro.
Gotcha.
he's a good bad.
Yeah, the one thing I don't like is how his backwards speak is inconsistent.
Yeah.
Whoever's writing it.
Huh.
Speaking of backwards speak, did you guys know that like Yoda just talks like that? It's not a species thing.
Oh,
I
it's just
I
Yoda?
heard about that.
Yeah, it's not a species thing. The other types of his species do not speak backwards like he does.
That's freaking weird.
Yeah, because everyone obviously always assumed it was a species thing, like Jar Jar, like everyone in his species does like the Misa Yusa thing.
Misa.
But no, no, it's not a species thing. Yoda's just weird.
Good to know. You know, I never questioned that, and I never would have thought about that, but like you learn something new every day. That's weird. But yeah, Froggy, we were or Hugo was drawing a character from another game franchise that kind of gave off Spider-Man colors, but to me it looked like a bizarro Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was Dimitri from Darkstalkers.
Dimitri from Darkstalkers, and I think that prompted I think it was Iconic maybe or someone else in the
Yeah,
chat
it was
too.
iconic, I believe.
Yeah, to ask for Bizarro. And now I'm gonna be drawing myself, but as a common writer. I'm gonna give her cat ears just so I can say it's me, for one thing. Um, Froggy, what have you been up to? Uh-oh. Froggy disappeared.
Uh-oh. Oh, that mistletoe leaf looks a little bit like a dick. Let me fix that. That's better. I don't know if that's better or worse.
Hold on. Froggy, where'd you go? Hmm. Froggy? I think Froggy just disappeared.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
You know what it is? You know what I bet it is? I bet you family
What?
called him.
Oh, whoops.
I bet you that's it. I'm like, there's no other speakable like reason. He just
We'll just
disappears.
he'll come back.
They always do. Oh dear. I guess. Oh god, imagine like we're talking about this and somehow Froggy's like my age. I don't think people our age typically have heart attacks. But imagine we're just joking around and it's like something severe.
God, that would be terrible.
That's what I get. Hmm. I'm gonna give, instead of doing this symbol, I'm just gonna do my cat face instead. There we go. Um, oh, why do all the common riders have such complicated outfits?
I did not intend to do him in this style of Superman Adventures and Batman and Robin, but he's kind of coming out that way, so that's fine.
I like it. I like the shape.
Very classic.
Classique. I do love the old show. I would absolutely cosplay this outfit, honestly. I love the high boots. Looking at those. Um, if okay, wait, Hugo.
Yes.
Have you ever cosplayed a DC character? And if not, or if you were to, who would you cosplay?
I was very well known for a long time for cosplaying a comic book version of Joker.
Ooh, that sounds actually right up your alley.
Yeah, that is what I used to do. My ex also cosplayed Harley with me. Uh, yeah, so you can tell why I don't really cosplay Joker anymore. But no,
Ah.
actually, it's because it's a pain in the butt to do because I use my natural hair. So I would
Mm,
do like a layer of white hair color changing hairspray and then the layer of green on top. So it was kind of a pain to do,
I
but
like
I
that.
really enjoyed it. I think that's not the only DC character I've cosplayed. I don't think I also technically cosplayed Jonathan Crane, um, not too long ago, but it was very basic Jonathan Crane. Like I didn't even wear the Scarecrow mask on my head. So
Oh, it's Scarecrow.
yeah,
Gotcha. I really like the Harley. I mean, I think he's dead in the Harley Quinn universe, but I liked that version of him. He seemed pretty alright.
I don't think he's dead.
I think they kill him off in the near the end of the first season when he reveals who Batman is. The Joker kills him.
I am back. I
No, I don't
am
think he did.
sorry.
Hello, was it a
You're
call?
Yes.
I was saying, I was like, I bet you it's a family call.
And
But I was
I just
yeah.
caught the tailwind of that. Scarecrow from Harley Quinn.
Oh,
well,
yes.
in general from the Batman universe. The version of Scarecrow I dressed up as was not the. But yeah, no, I think he did kill him in that moment. I
Yeah,
think
he
you're right.
died.
Yeah, I do. I
He's
remember him shooting him. Yes.
Like I was talking about how, or I was asking Hugo if he ever did anybody from the DC universe, and if not, who would you cosplay? I guess Froggy, if you were to cosplay anyone from the DC universe, who would it be?
hmm. Good question.
I'm giving myself a little bit of a butt.
What? Um, that's a good question. You know what?
Hmm,
Technically DC,
technically.
Rorschach.
Oh,
Yo,
good choice.
obviously. Why didn't I think of that?
Oh, that's right. I cosplayed the Question too. Rorschach.
Yo!
I cosplayed Renee Montoya's Question, not so it was a crossplay technically, but yeah.
Hmm.
I have to look that up.
Yeah, because it was like obviously the regular Question gave his mantle down to Renee for a little while in the comics. Um, but I'm kind of sad we didn't get to see her at all like that in Birds of Prey, but I'm glad we even got Renee at all. So
Hmm.
I was very into DC back in the day. I'm not into any comics much right now, but
You
I
know,
do really love the Harley Quinn series, though.
I've been getting the nanny into the DC universe.
It's a good.
I've been weaning her off of Marvel.
I mean, the funny thing is, I've never been like a major fan of either franchise, but obviously, all of us have grown up with like these superheroes in our lives in some fashion, whether it be like the cartoons or the movies
Yeah,
or comics or whatever. I've never been much for the comics. Like, I'm more of a manga person. And
yeah,
yeah, and like the movies and stuff, my parents would take, like, I saw the original, like the first like major three Batman movies with my dad, so it was kind of like a thing that we would just do together every time it came
Mhm.
out. So that's like what it represented to me at that moment.
Aw.
Yeah. So it was, and I like Batman. Like, I would usually say he's like my favorite, but okay, wait, before, and again, I'm losing my train of thought here by saying this, but this is probably one of the best so far Common Writer drawings I've done, and I'm referencing a freaking photo to get a pose.
So sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, like I'm a little like, I'm not upset,
Pissed.
but also, yeah. But Froggy, when you left, I had just asked you, um I think I asked you how your Thanksgiving was. And then there was just silence.
You was there.
I might have been.
Maybe.
Who can prove it?
Not I.
We forgot to take photos. There's no proof.
What did you do on Thanksgiving? Nothing you can prove.
It was fun. It was fine. There was good food. It was
We
chill.
have fun here.
Yeah.
Neighbors over to play Mario Party 2.
Aw.
Yo. That's what I'm thankful for.
You know what? I didn't give thanks to anything. No, I realize it.
What?
I know. You know what, Froggy? I gave thanks to you technically, so that's good. That's good enough.
There you go.
Let's say that.
Let's go with that.
Like how that sounds. Froggy.
I like the cut of your jib.
Thank you. As my little co-host buddy, could you read a little bit of the chat for me?
Yes, I've been looking, but
But you've been on the phone, so you couldn't tell.
Snake says I have a lot of gay stickers thanks to Froggy.
You're very welcome.
Promare is the most hetero gay movie
Hetero
in the
gay. Promare's pretty cool.
I liked Promare. I was expecting it to be a lot gayer. So
Yeah.
The kiss of life wasn't gay enough for you.
No, it was not.
The internet kind of did. If you didn't see it on release, the internet kind of did hype up the gayness.
Yeah. I could see the tension there, but it just wasn't as gay as like the internet made it seem it was going to be.
Hi, Iconic.
We can't win them all.
Nah.
You know, oh my god, I think I've said this before. As far as of course everything's gonna have a dojin made of it, whether it's gay or not. And of course, a while after Promare came out, I started seeing all the Promare dojins come out of the woodworks. A lot of them aren't really translated, so I don't like reading dojins unless they're translated, because like there's just so much text I don't understand. But I've also somehow, people have also made, like, they've already made like fanzines of it, like early on, like a while ago. And I'm on Mercari, right? The resale site.
Yeah.
And something I see there is a oh, I just deleted something I shouldn't have deleted. Hold on.
Oops.
Or maybe I did. No. Okay. It
Yeah,
was
the outline layer.
Yeah. Whew. But I'm supposed to draw Love Cov too. Okay. So, and I see this zine that someone made, and I'm like, oh, this is really cute. This is really fun. It comes with stickers. It comes with a pin. And then I'm looking at the photos. I'm like, something about this does seem kind of off, though, but I'm going to buy it because it's not expensive and see what happens. And it's all about, like, abusive relationships, like,
nice.
between the two characters. And I'm just like,
Oh, boy.
Like,
I love abusive relationships.
Oh, it's not. And I maybe looked through it once just to be like, okay, like let's see what these crazy people came up with in their little sick minds.
Oh boy.
What's it called? Real quick, Small Beige is asking for us to explain what the movie is about.
Promare?
Promare. So please give your worst description of the movie.
Oh
And also,
boy.
Iconic says that they agree, that they wish that it was more gay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I can definitely give a terrible description of Promare because I only watched it once and it was like around the time it came out. So
Hugo has the
uh,
floor.
Let's hear
best
it.
way best way I can describe it is like the almost homoerotic sexual tension causes
Mhm.
the causes the city to combust. No, not quite, but good.
Mhm.
You think good guy is good guy. Good guy is actually bad guy, sets city on fire. Actual good guy who is a himbo who is not quite as gay as you think, saves the city with the help
Kind
of a small, angry Liberace boy.
of Liberace.
Liberace.
I say that because of the cravat, mostly. But yeah.
That was
Oh
a
my
beautiful
god.
description.
And some people don't like it because it's like a they claim it's like a they claim I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't get into this. I don't want to besmirch the movie.
Go off, Queen.
No, I mean, I don't want to disagree with these people. I think they have a point, but a lot of people are like it's triggers like sad attempt at like some sort of like Holocaust allegory.
Woof. Might be
Jesus
right about that.
Christ.
And I'm like, I mean, I see it and I don't think you're wrong, but also I would like to enjoy at least one piece of media for once in my life.
About it being about Nazis.
Like, I don't know. I
I had
forget.
to give up on
Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
Yep.
I was about to make the comment that I bet you the people that are shitting on Promare saying it's like a failed Holocaust analogy are the same people who love Attack on Titan.
Oh
And
yeah.
and Eren Yeager is their favorite character.
Oh no. Oh, really funny chat, really funny. And don't be weird, but
That's a great way to preface something.
speaking of Eren Yeager, there was a moment over the Thanksgiving weekend where Froggy comes up to me and I think to myself, wow, the way he's dressed is making me think of a character from Attack on Titan. And he's like dressed like older Eren Yeager
Oh, the
with
open shirt
the open
picture.
hoodie and the pants and like the long hair. And I'm
Oh
like,
boy.
and I pull up a picture of that Eren Yeager and I like show it to
Hold it
Froggy.
up to him.
And I'm just like, you look like this right now. Like, this is
That's
you.
incredible.
I would have been like, I'm going to change.
Like, how dare you tell me this? I can't go out in public. Like, he wouldn't go out in public like that. But, oh my god.
Whew.
But that really happened.
that that happened.
Though again, there's no pictures of it, so how can I prove it?
True. It never happened.
I can never do pics or it didn't happen. I can never prove anything. That is the curse I must bear. Oh dear.
Oh, oh dear.
It's all Bizarro wants this little smooch.
Oh, that's so cute, Hugo.
He's standing on a mistletoe because he does everything backwards.
Ugh, you should, Hugo. I swear to God.
Thank you, iconic.
You should like post this by itself. You should do one of those things where you like tag, I don't know, somebody in the DC comic universe and be like, I drew this. Happy holidays.
I don't have any of my DC followers anymore.
Aw.
They gave up on me a long time ago because I just stopped cosplaying Joker. So, like,
They only followed
everything I
me
was-
for my Joker.
Jesus.
they followed me for my Joker cosplay.
Aw.
That's fucked up.
We'll do it.
That's
Well,
not
it's
a
also
real
because
fan.
like my best friend at the time was also really well known for cosplaying Scarecrow, so we would post a lot of stuff together. And
Gotcha.
he was also like a huge like prop crafter, so people were like obsessed with the stuff he made,
Hmm.
which kind of annoys me that I don't talk to him anymore because of a falling out. Because I bought a prop from him that I never got because he
Oh.
he forgot to send it, and he also has a leather top hat that belongs
Mm.
to me. I'm never getting those back. It's whatever. But
Aw.
what peeves me about the prop is because the prop was a giant bomb, like
Ooh.
from '60s Batman type bomb,
Ah,
like hold over the head type bomb,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it was signed by Adam West.
Gosh
Oh
darn
my
it.
god.
So I was like a little pissed I never got that from him. I did get my other Joker cosplay from him. I sent him money for that, and I got that in the mail, but I did not get the box.
Oh, I hate that
That's
when a commission doesn't like come to fruition or
Not even a commission. It was
yeah.
something. It was his prop that
Oh,
I
gotcha.
used for pictures. And he got it signed by Adam West. And then a while later, he was like, "Do you want it? Because I'll sell it to you." I'm like, "Yeah." Never got it.
motherfucker.
Yeah, it
Piss.
happens. Just call it the asshole tax.
You know,
But I don't think he
actually,
didn't charge me that much for it, so I can't be that upset. It was under $100, so I can't be that upset.
okay. But also, like I have this autographed drawing from someone met a couple years ago, and I was telling my friend like, "Hey, like he drew both of us. I'm going to scan this and I'll give you the original." I have not scanned it and I have not sent him the original, and it's been sitting on my desk for years since
You
then,
fiend.
and I feel so bad. And like it's not like I'm doing this on purpose. It's just like it's something I just keep forgetting to get around to, and it's so simple. It also requires mailing things.
Iconic force. No one cared who I was till I put on the clown makeup. I'm like, yeah, that was a good description of my cosplay career.
True.
My short-lived cosplay career.
Aw.
I mean, I still cosplay, obviously, but it's not a career. It's just a hobby now.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Ugh, make it your career. I don't know. I feel like it works. It works for some people, not for others. I guess.
Yeah. I stopped trying to make a career out of my hobbies because then I don't enjoy them anymore. So,
Yeah, I get
Mm.
that.
but it's why I don't do commissions for anything.
I want to do commissions, but I want the time to do them. Though I've been seeing a lot of oops. I've been seeing a lot of people be like, "Hey, it's gonna take me like this amount of time to do it. Like, here's my commission, like, Word document, spread doc that you can reference, and you'll see where I'm at in like the sketching process or whatever." And I'm like, maybe I'll do that, but maybe when I have more time. But like, I getcha.
Hi, Mr. Dirtbones.
Oh,
Welcome to
I
the stream.
I did one. I was going to do one commission
hmm.
for. I don't remember. I think you met Matt probably because he went to Magfest a couple times.
I
Really
believe so.
really big dude with a bushy beard, from Long Island. Now he lives in Florida, but
That's so many people.
I know. I think he went to Magfest with Colin, a couple times.
Oh, I'm sure we roomed together at least once,
You
but I
you
never saw
probably did.
him. Like I never
Yeah,
saw him around. I think you know what? Okay, I think one year maybe he was
not
in this
Matt
room with
Pat.
us. I don't remember. I don't remember. But I think there was one year where I got like a bed to myself in this weird kind of like hotel room across the river, but like with like Colin and some other people. Like this was like my
Yeah,
second or some
that's where I stayed when I stayed with them the one time I went to Mag too. It was across the river.
yeah. Now I try we actually got a room at the Gaylord, which is awesome for Magfest this year, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
Be careful that they don't double charge you for parking because they did that to us.
They've done that to me in the past.
Yep, they're terrible. Their customer service is awful.
I'll remember. But like
Yeah, I would
he's
definitely try next year. Try to get a room at the hotel across the street.
really, you don't think the Gaylord is worth it?
No, not after that year where they double charged us for parking and gave us a
Mm,
runaround up until Alexa had to actually submit a dispute to her credit
Mm.
card company to get the money back.
good that you did.
Hugo,
Yeah.
did you ever hear the story how like we were gonna go rent a room and then I really didn't want to pay like because it was like the first year they were instating the parking fee.
Mm.
So like I was like pissed. I was like, this should come with the hotel, blah blah. We're already spending like this much money.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So I was like, okay, I have an idea. I know for a fact that my credit card can only cover like this amount of money. I planned on like putting down my debit card or whatever.
Right.
And I was so I was like, okay, they're gonna scan my credit card and it's gonna like bounce. and then it's gonna be such a hassle. I'm gonna like just be like that customer, like, hey, just for like the inconvenience, do you mind like waiving my parking fee? They kept swiping my card and it kept coming up with an error. I'm like, all according to plan.
All according to Keikaku.
And then they come back with the manager and they go, I'm so sorry, sir. We kept trying to swipe your card, and it wasn't working. So you might actually see 3 charges to your card,
Jesus Christ.
totaling like over $3,000.
Yeah,
they're like, we're already putting in a refund for you. It'll be like about a week until like you see the full balance return to your account. We're so sorry. And then like for real, I had to then say, for the inconvenience, can you waive my parking voucher, please?
Yeah, seriously.
So there's a running joke in my friend group that I spent $3,000 to save $90.
Yeah, that's the Gaylord already. And what's funny is like it's not just the National Harbor Gaylord; it's the Gaylord as a chain.
Oh, that's
terrible.
annoying.
Yeah, because I know I worked with someone who'd stayed at a different Gaylord location for a convention that my company was doing. This was the previous company I worked for, not the one I currently work for. But she was like, yeah, they double charged me for this and that. They tried to like charge me for this and such a thing. They're absolutely terrible, and it took me forever to get refunds from them. I'm like, yeah, this is just a Gaylord thing, I guess.
It's just all the
They're
heckin'
terrible.
time. You know,
What was I forgot what I was saying about Matt.
Was it about
Crap.
cosplay? Was it
No, I don't.
about what was it about, Matt? Oh,
Crap. Tangents happened.
sorry.
It's okay. It happens all the time. Gaylord is the name of a hotel, by the way.
Gaylord.
It's the name of the hotel that Mag.
I love how
happen.
I love how Hecklejack tried to ask Gaylord, and like Twitch was like, "Is this a slur?"
It might as well be, honestly.
It's the name
It
of
was.
a hotel chain.
But also funny thing that you say, Matt Pat Hecklejack, because because that friend Matt, his best friend's name is Pat, which is hilarious to me. You know, I forgot why I brought him up now.
Yeah, I can't remember. I was talking about like rooming. I don't know, rooming with people. I don't know. What I was saying was I think he ended up sleeping in the room that I was supposed to sleep in because I got back too late, or like I didn't spend the night there. I spent it at someone else's room.
Crap.
Nothing weird. Just I didn't want to go back. It was so late. So
I remember him saying he met you, so it's possible that you guys like met in passing at MagFest.
Yeah.
So that's probably good.
It was that. I don't remember what you were gonna bring him up for though. I swear to God, was it cosplay or something? I don't know. DC.
What was I saying? It was probably DC related. Oh crap.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to read this message. Small Beige was asking what you thought of what the internet has made of Joker.
It's why I don't like Joker much anymore. It's because of what the internet did to Joker. I much prefer Harley now.
Oh, I love Harley. I like the Harley Quinn Joker, like reformed. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen.
Well, I also just really love his voice actor in general. So I can't remember his name is escaping me right now, but he was in Oh my god. So many things, but for some reason my brain is farting. He played King Candy in Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, yeah. He's got a lot of funky little voice roles, actually, I think.
Yeah. He was in Firefly. And for some reason, I'm not thinking of his name right now. But yeah, I like him a lot. So he also plays Clayface in that, too. So
I love Clayface.
Same. He's so good. I also really love King Shark in that.
Oh, King Shark's so fun. Quick question. Hugo, what's the next thing that you're going to draw?
That's a good question. I was trying to figure that out while looking at the list.
Yep. You don't need me to list it for you, but I'm saying to the chat, a Christmas present with Banana's tail sticking out. There was a request from Kay as well that was a Hey Gal Froggy, but I don't think we're gonna do that. I feel like just because I feel like the last time when I let Ari draw
Um,
that I'm fighting for my life out here. I was just like, oof. I loved it. Don't get me wrong. It was funny. It was hilarious. It was great. But I was also kind of like, we're pushing the envelope here.
Small Beige was like, yeah, I like Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
They're great. I love them as a couple. There was
so
also
is Kevin
yes.
Kevin Conroy is who Hecklejack is. I think it was Hecklejack. Yeah, Hecklejack mentioned one of Batman's voice actors died recently. It was Kevin Conroy, who was the
Yeah.
voice of Batman in the animated series and all of the Arkham games and a lot of other things.
You find one voice that works and you want it all the time.
Yeah, he's so good. He was amazing. So I was very sad when he passed away.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Everyone take a moment.
I think Mark Hamill had like a lot to say about him passing away, which was really nice.
Aww. Oh gosh, it's not like we literally watched the DC like show that I'm assuming he was also the voice in, like months ago, a year ago, whatever.
Yeah.
So at least in that way, it's kind of fresh in the mind.
Yeah.
It's it is really sad. Real quick, I'm drawing. I shouldn't draw because I feel like I just drew one of Naked Snake's requests. I shouldn't draw another one right off the bat. So maybe I'll save it for another moment. Same with Hecklejack. But
to answer
yes,
your question, small big, which Batman animated series? It's literally called Batman the Animated Series. Like that's what they call it. Which is, I don't know what's worse, the fact that the series is called Batman the Animated Series, or the fact that that other series that was on WB is literally called The Batman.
I know. I did love that one though.
I also loved that one. I thought it was really fun. I can't remember. Hayden Walsh plays Harley in that, and she also plays Harley in Assault on Arkham, which was she was really good as Harley. I think she was Harley in something else recently too. I prefer her over Tara Strong.
Really?
I do. I prefer most people over Tara Strong's Harley. I'm not wild about her Harley. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite.
I gotcha.
Was it? But yeah, no, it's literally called Batman the Animated Series. It was the one that aired in the 90s and had like Mark Hamill as the Joker and Kevin Conroy as Batman. The opening theme was done by Danny Elfman, so it was very Tim Burton vibes.
Ooh.
But yeah, that's that one. The OG, like what most people see as like their old OG childhood Batman cartoon. That's that one.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't mind rewatching that because I don't have a great memory of that. Or the Batman, where it's his like the next gen one.
Oh, Batman. Crap. Batman Beyond.
Beyond. It is Beyond. Okay, yeah. That one is kind of.
I've been into Batman for a very long time.
Checks out.
Yeah. I like that one because Will Friedle plays Terry, the new Batman, in that, which I thought was very interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, because you can just imagine Ron Stoppable as Batman.
Oh my god,
oh
wait.
My god.
Oh my god, wait.
Yeah.
What?
Slash Eric from Boy Meets World, also him. But
oh my god.
Holy shit.
He was so funny. But
I did make the connection with Boy Meets World. I remember hearing the voice and everything.
Yep. Just yelling Feeny. But I liked Batman Beyond mostly because their Return of the Joker TV movie was probably the most disturbing depiction of the Joker ever.
Hold off on talking about it because I still need to show Banani that one.
I'm just gonna say it's disturbing.
Okay, good to know.
I will not spoil anything.
Oh gosh.
Oof.
I'm not gonna lie, I loved Batman Beyond so much that I'm kind of bummed that that's like the end of Terry. And
yeah,
like it like
more Terry.
Like it I'm not gonna lie, I hate Damian Wayne. I don't like him. I don't like him in any iteration.
I didn't think I could hate a Robin's personality more than I hated Jason Todd as Robin. And then Damien happened.
It bothers me so much.
He's
And
so
it got to
obnoxious.
the point like I just genuinely got mad. I was like, fuck it. Terry's
Yeah, I was
Batman's only real son.
truly. I can't stand Damien. He's so obnoxious. The only thing I like about Damien is the fact that he became a vegetarian because he became friends with a cow. The only thing I like about Damien. He adopted the cow and named it Bat Cow.
This motherfucker is like so fine with assassinating people, but he becomes a vegan for this one cow.
One
People
cow.
have more empathy for animals than they do for humans.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's actually, I think it's pretty believable.
Tony Soprano.
Tony Soprano. Oh, yeah, the horse.
Yeah, he's like super into animals.
I know I picked one. Oh yeah.
I did least favorite Pokemon because I wanted to give a little bit of
poor Slack off.
I can't, like, here's the thing, I can't really, like, I don't look at Pokemon and be like, I hate that Pokemon. Like, I might hate a Pokemon if I encounter it too much in the game and be like, I don't want to keep seeing this guy. But I gotta say, like, I don't hate him, but it was like the one thing I could think of where I'm like, this is one of the Pokemon generations that I'm like more obsessed with than anything is the Hoenn region stuff. But I never was too fond of Slackoths in general, so that's why I'm choosing him. But I don't inherently hate him or dislike him, but if I had to choose anybody just like trying to look through any Pokemon, I'm like, it's gonna be this guy.
That's valid.
I also feel
I'm doing the frog getting his mistletoe kiss jacked by Sergeant Taro.
Let's go.
Oh, that's right. There was the cure request.
Yeah.
I love Sergeant Frog. Good request.
I am. Sergeant Frog has grown on me because Alexa rewatched it recently.
Ooh.
I love their designs.
Yeah, same. I actually really do enjoy that. It's a very silly show. I don't dislike it at all.
Yeah, like it's meant to be a gag thing, and like it's so funny to me that I didn't realize this until recently. Like he's also the mangaka for Sergeant Frog is also, I think, the mind behind either the actual show or the manga of like the Animal Friends thing, where like they personify like penguins and all these other things.
I don't know.
It's I forget, Kimono Friends. It's literally called Kimono Friends, and it's like.
Cool.
I think that's the person behind it is the same person who's like behind Sergeant Frog, or at least the mangaka is involved in some capacity, if not the creator. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm sorry, I thought of a even better idea because I didn't just want to draw a Slackoth as a Slackoth. I have an idea.
Mr. Dirtbone says, I'm killing native wildlife in Risk of Rain too. That is not very vegan, my dude. And Iconic says, I completely understand Peep's hate for Damien, but he's my little guy.
That's totally valid. There are a lot of people who really love Damien, and I personally can't understand it, but I can understand like people enjoying him. So.
They're wrong, but I guess
different strokes for different folks, as they say.
What a phrase.
I'm pissed.
Who's honking?
Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what.
Ooh, Iconic knows Kimono and Friends.
Kimono Friends, but yes. But yeah, that's I think that's the same person involved in, or who does Sergeant Frog. It's so funny too because I'm so used to like the art style does look similar if you really think about it, but it doesn't. Like this is how this person's like improved over time, I suppose. Like with their art style, it's just changed or evolved. I'm making it's just. When I realized that, like I went to the official mangaka's Twitter, and that's literally their profile pictures, Kimono Friends with a bunch of Kimono Friends stuff, and I was like, oh, huh. So you're the reason that one penguin was like obsessed with the fucking cutout. Like you made this. Also, I've decided to do a Slackoth, but he's dressed up as the sloth from Zootopia.
You're gonna get the Shakira song stuck in my head.
Try everything.
I like the Japanese version of that.
Ooh.
I never heard it.
I can't remember what J-pop artist did it. Someone I was vaguely familiar with, but it's really good.
Do you have you seen everybody talking about the Japanese version of the new Mario movie?
Yes.
No.
everybody's saying that they're gonna watch that instead of the Chris Pratt version. Like they're just
I
gonna
think
find
that's
one with,
valid.
yeah, they're just gonna find one with subtitles, and they're just gonna
I
watch that
don't.
instead.
I appreciate the animosity, but I don't think they're gonna do a simul release for
No, they
Japanese in theaters.
definitely will not. I'm still gonna watch. I'm gonna watch the new one, the new movie, because I'm there for Jack Black mostly and Charlie Day.
Absolutely. And honestly, the newest, at least the animation, and you do see, I do think that this newer trailer is gonna like at least hook people a bit more if they were kind of not into it. Because it really does show that they're taking a lot of different parts of the franchise into account. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and like you have Donkey Kong is gonna be in there. You have Peach and all in a bunch of different outfits, and the other characters I think in different renditions of like the firepower outfit and all this other stuff. And it just um
It looks like it's gonna be pretty good, Chris Pratt aside.
exactly, like they're
So,
actually putting
might
effort into it and heart. Yeah.
it was just questionable to cast Chris Pratt for multiple reasons. He's not a terrible actor at all. It's just the way he's choosing to do it is strange, and also I just don't like Chris Pratt. But that's a me thing.
Chris Pratt's not
Um,
on my friend list.
No,
real quick,
he's not in my MySpace top 5.
catching up on chat.
Please do.
Um, do you like the '90s Spider-Man show? I don't really remember it as a kid.
Not very well.
The earliest superhero show I remember was X-Men.
Ooh, I do miss X-Men.
Banani, have you seen the new season of Iruma-kun?
I started watching it and I'm a little bit behind. I am liking it a lot so far. I've gotten so far to the point where the two of them get ambushed by the succubus classmate and Clara. And Clara's power, or her advanced power to trap men in her little domain and like turn them into children and make them want to play
Ooh.
forever, is so fucking cute. And it's so funny that like Iruma charms her even while being so distracted by games and toys that I feel like they both kind of fall for Clara's domain, where Iruma absolutely wants to play forever, but like she also didn't expect to be thrown off by whoever's in her domain. And obviously she's one of the love interests, so who knows, but I personally I want him to, if he were to ever end up with anybody, I want it to be Amari, because she's my favorite. I love her. I'm a little behind though. I've been thinking about catching up. And there was something else I was watching. Oh, I also need to catch up on Spy X Family. I've not started the new season yet. So
Just had to redraw that hand because it looked like he was flipping people off.
Hecklejack says it's not his fault. Nintendo specifically ordered him not to do an Italian accent. Casting him as Mario, though, don't know who is responsible for that.
Isn't he also Garfield, or was that a joke?
Yes, no, that's not a joke. He's also doing
Yeah,
Garfield.
he's also doing Garfield, yeah. I could see that before I can see him doing Mario. I don't think that's a bad choice.
Wait, who doing Mario?
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Hugo. Who's not a bad choice?
Oh, no, I was saying I don't think Chris Pratt voicing Garfield is a bad decision. I think I could hear him doing that.
Yes, Garfield. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't care for Chris Pratt, but I think he would make a decent Garfield.
Aw. Oh, I just realized you can't see. Well, I guess everybody saw it before. Hold on. I've decided that this other Slackoth is like a dead rug carpet.
He's a throw rug.
Yeah, a little throw rug. Little oh, we also got redeemed hydrate. A little hunting trophy.
Little guy.
Water tastes so good.
About this doodle that is mostly just heads is taking me longer than it probably should.
You're doing great. I love Sergeant Frog so much. So
I love this little rivalry you're drawing.
Because that was the request, was him Banani, Froggy getting a mistletoe kiss from Banani, but Keroro steals it.
Aw.
I forgot to finish drawing the mistletoe. My goodness.
I almost drew. No one else except for I showed Hugo my plans for holiday icons, but no one else has seen it yet. One of the possibilities for doing a holiday icon was actually going to be us kissing under mistletoe, but I scrapped what I drew because I didn't like it that much. So it's gonna be something else. Still cute though. I'm trying to think what I want to do next. There's the Christmas present with Banani's tail sticking out. K. Hey, I'm gonna do one of your requests, but I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna do a Hago Froggy.
Someone's thirsty.
It's K. K's thirsty.
Okay.
Okay. So appreciate you. Just can't do that one. We did least favorite Pokemon. The other one was Bananions is a frog and Froggy is a cat, which I almost did, but I wanted to put a little bit of
I have
distance.
a request.
Oh, okay.
Can you draw an engagement ring and then say yes?
Okay, but if I draw an engagement ring, you have to get one that looks like it. So I'm gonna look up a specific one.
Look up a specific one that's really expensive.
Well,
Draw that.
is it the only thing I can think of as far as like engagement rings I would actually look at is like be so lovely. Like that's that's the only thing. And I think friends of ours recently got engaged with be so lovely rings.
Probably. Right. I forgot where I got Alexa's from. It was an Etsy shop that did like Sailor Moon inspired rings.
Aww.
So I got her a Mercury inspired ring.
Love that.
And then our wedding bands are Star Wars themed, so.
Aww.
But they're also silicone, so they were significantly cheaper than the engagement ring ones.
That's well, no, like that's actually really interesting. I feel like people don't normally do that for wedding bands.
Yeah, it was kind of. We weren't originally thinking of wedding bands. We kind of forgot about them, honestly. And as the date was drawing a little closer, we were like, oh, we kind of want them because we were just going to use any old rings as wedding bands that we already have.
Hmm.
And then, oh, we kind of want them. So I found these Enzo rings is the brand.
Hmm.
They just make silicone rings and they make silicone wedding bands. So I saw a set that was engraved in Aurebesh, which is Star Wars language. And it's like the silver ring, no, the bronze looking ring said "I love you" in Aurebesh,
Aww.
and the silver looking ring says "I know." So I was like, oh, that's perfect. So I ran it by her. She was like, oh God, yeah, get them. And they were only like, I think, can't remember how much I paid for them. I want to say 80
Oh,
for
that's
the
so
two of them
reasonable.
together. Yeah, so I'm like, oh, that's not much at all. Actually, it was probably less than that.
I
I
love
really don't
that.
remember. But it was, yeah, we wanted to get something that was not like crazy expensive that we knew would get here on time, and the rings are made in like Ohio, and we
Huh.
live in Western Pennsylvania, so I'm like, oh, they'll definitely get here in time.
Perfect. Froggy, take notes. But also, I don't want a Star Wars themed one.
How come
They
you're
have other
never
ones
that
too.
romantic with me?
They have a Marvel collection too. Just saying.
You know,
Banana, can
yes.
you please
What's up?
get me a Watchman Dr. Manhattan ring?
Is that actually? Are you looking at it? Is
Am I
that?
looking at what?
Are you like looking at those kind of rings? Is that something that they offer?
No, it's like from the TV show. And he like they shove like the ring in his head.
Oh my god! That's where it's gonna go when we get it.
Yeah.
You're gonna. Oh my god! I fucking love Watchmen. Um, imagine that's where it goes. Like it's not
Oh
meant for
my
your
gosh.
finger; it's meant for your fucking forehead.
Y'all ever seen Harry Partridge animations on YouTube?
Love
Yes.
him.
Have you seen Saturday Morning Watchmen then?
Love it. That was like the first thing I
one of
showed her when it was
my
over.
favorites. It's so good. Oh,
No.
Adrian.
Do you know what's so funny? Oh, Adrian, the Reds are dumping in the river. No, I remember that came out like the day the Watchmen movie came out, or the day
Oh
before.
wow.
Oh, he
Oh,
was
because
ready,
the
yeah.
comics, right?
And
Like those were a
as
real
a
thing.
yeah, as a kid, I was just like, how did he know what the movie was about before it came out? Like,
Oopsie. But I like that one. I also like his American Akira one. It's
sounds
also really
good. The prom's tomorrow.
Oh,
he's
that's
so good.
right.
I wish it took him less time to make because so he could churn out more. I think the most recent one he's even uploaded in like God knows how long was a sequel to Doctor Bees.
Yes. And then he finally did another Starbarians release.
Yes.
I need to like look up some of this because I feel like I haven't been seeing any of those lately.
I'm
Hmm.
I'm subbed to him and his uploads get lost in my subs all the time because of how
Oops.
rarely he uploads.
Yeah.
They disappear.
Yeah.
I was trying to draw one of those like little birthday, those little ribbon thingies, but I don't like that.
Oh,
Looks
I see what
odd.
you mean, yeah.
Yeah, no, it looks like a shell. Oh, now I ruined my corner. Ugh,
Lizard meat.
you're making me think of I'm looking at like you drawing fucking Kiroro and I hear his voice in my head. Like the Japanese one. De arimasu!
Ooh, that was good.
Thank you. I tried really hard. He's got like that's his little like a lot of the frogs, if not all the frogs, have like
They
a
have
little
like
vocal
their little
cord.
catchphrases, yeah.
Yeah. And like Tamama, of course, because Tamama is the little like cadet um or whatever, he
Yeah.
says desu, I think, a lot, maybe.
Yes. I think that's him. Yeah, that's him that does that. That's Alexa's favorite one, Tamama.
Tamama's so fucking cute. I think I've said here before, I really cosplay I'd love to do someday, but it's gonna be a while, is I wanna do like a full body cosplay. Like if I could do either a mascot or like a Zentai suit version with a giant head. I really want to do a whole squad. But I don't know if I'd want to be like Tamama or if I want to be Sergeant Frog himself.
Valid.
Someday. That's one of my dreams. I have so many freaking group cosplays I want to do. One of them is Sonic.
I'd be game for that if I ever came back to New York.
Oh, I'd love that. Who would you want to be?
Probably Shadow.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I feel like nobody's really chosen Shadow. Whoever, like, not
Yeah.
that I have anyone in mind for this, but when I've brought it up to people, nobody has said they want to be Shadow.
I'd either probably do Shadow, or if I wanted to be really like deep cut, be like, I bet nobody knows this character because he's only shown up in the fucking comics. I'd do James St. John.
Which one's that? Wait, no,
He's a
wait.
skunk. He's the skunk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love how I looked up James St. John and I don't know why I'm surprised to see church things.
Whoops.
Duh.
But I love him. And I actually did a Gajinka design of him.
Ooh.
I don't know where it is, but it exists somewhere.
Send it to
I
me when you find it.
think I uploaded it on my Tumblr, so I'll look there later.
Yeah. Oh my god, trying to like revitalize my Tumblrs, and I have an art Tumblr I haven't touched in God knows how long. Ugh.
I think I started reviving that Tumblr around the time I started really consistently uploading Owl House fan art because the fandom was pretty active there.
Ugh. How long do we have to wait until like what next year
I
for the
want to
next
say,
episode?
yeah, I want to say either January or February.
Okay, I can
I know.
wait that long, I guess.
It's killing me, honestly. I feel
Ugh.
that.
I can't deal with this. I need to know what'll happen now. Now, excuse me.
I need to know that everybody in the demon realm is okay. I also need to know that Liz deals with whatever trauma she still got.
Hmm.
Hunter too.
Oh, Hunter absolutely like Loose, yes, but Hunter absolutely.
Yeah,
Poor little motherfucker.
he's gone through it.
Hmm.
But these kids all need therapy. They all need a break. Give
Being a
them a
witch is
vacation.
hard.
What's that? Break the kids? Destroy
No.
No.
them? Cripple their will?
That is kind of what he's doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's well. Oh God, Bellos isn't dead. He revived. What a jerk.
I don't know why I just didn't expect a fart sound.
That was That was a rat. That was me doing a raspberry. Because I'm an idiot, and I'm like, literally, I just watched the last episode. He revived. He fought them. That's the whole reason they went back anyway.
Because
Ugh.
he's a jerk.
You can't kill him off. He'll never freaking die. And just like, get out of here. And he did get out of the human world, but we don't want him in the wizarding
demon
world
realm.
either. The demon
The,
realm.
the wizarding. Pretty sure that's in Orlando.
The wizarding world of
Flash.
wolves.
/ Los Angeles. Or no, Anaheim, sorry. No, wait.
Somewhere out there.
No, it is in Los Angeles, sorry.
I've never been to California. It's all a myth to me.
And you never will.
I didn't realize how close Universal actually is to like Hollywood. Even despite it being called Universal Studios Hollywood. It's literally like a 15-minute drive.
All the lots are like right next to each other. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a much less crazy walk.
And
except for the walk from lot 1 to lot 2 is still like climbing Mount Everest. Holy crap.
I do want to visit California someday, but more so just to go to Anime Expo and nothing else.
Valid. Though get ready to bring yourself like a parasol and a misting fan because the lines for Anime Expo are usually outside in the dead heat.
I did hear something about the recent one, I think, the last one. I saw a lot of people complaining about it.
Yep. Erica almost got heat stroke online.
Aww.
Anime Expo, because she lives there now, so she goes like every year now.
I'm jealous. I think that's who I saw it from. Yeah, actually, now that I think
Probably.
about it. Now Twitter is just so vast.
Banana.
Yes.
Hacklejack says you've been watching too much Demon School. And Small
still not
Beige
enough.
playing Clash Royale while listening to this. What am I doing with my life?
Good things, clearly.
I think I used to play that. Hi, Rage.
Oh, Rage
I had
Star's
like
in the chat.
an epic cooking stream. That's what Wazy's doing right now.
Aw. What are we cooking?
Apparently drunk cooking, as far as I was aware. I believe someone mentioned that earlier in chat, is what Wazy is up to.
So wait, is it drinking while cooking, or is it making something with a lot of alcohol like involved?
I mean, I assume with the connotation of drunk cooking is that Wazy is drunk.
Gotcha.
And cooking, but I could be wrong because I'm not watching the stream, so I would not know.
But is everything
Rage Shadow Legends. Rage Shadow Legends is what I feel every time I get another Raid Shadow Legends ad on everything I watch.
Yo, okay, actually, speaking of ads on YouTube, I don't know if anybody's seen this, but I feel like somebody had recently said that they had bought from something similar, so it reminded me of that. I don't remember who it was. But there's this like scam going around that's basically like buying a plot of land in Ireland makes you a lord or whatever.
Yeah, apparently it was a scam.
It's a huge scam. It's like buying a star. It doesn't actually exist, and it's all it's a hoax. It's a giant hoax. Like nobody gets to be a lord or whatever from buying a square foot of land or whatever. Like that's just not a thing. They made it like illegal or whatever in recent years. And on top of that, they're not even the company planting the trees. Like they claim that they're donating to another company that does that, but where's the proof that they even donate to that company to go plant the trees? There's no actual proof of it. So
Morgan says they see the ads for that all the time and they troll them.
Good. I've never seen. I feel like someone mentioned one a while back that was a similar situation. So I don't know if it was that or maybe just was something that sounded the same. but I ended up seeing a YouTuber I follow being like, "Hey guys, sorry, like I'm looking into this thing that I like
Yeah.
advertised on my YouTube, and I'm gonna like learn and like let you know what I decide. Obviously, if you use my code, you can ask them to refund you." Like it was a very respectable response in my opinion, and they were telling her
Yeah.
like, "Hey, like this video by this YouTuber explains it in great detail." Like in a very comprehensive way. Like I feel like that's them also trying to help her like find the information she needs.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
so
I had a YouTuber I follow, Izzy's did that as well.
yeah. Like I've seen something about somebody doubling down on it, which I think is funny. Um
Yikes. That's gonna come to bite them in the butt.
there's
But
always
okay.
someone. Yeah. Okay, so we have Raid Star lore. I mean, is the new request. I mean, we kind of did Raid Star lore, didn't we? It was you as the 3 Digimon evolutions essentially.
Oh my goodness.
Hugo, I don't know if you saw it.
I
I
might have missed that.
I realized that we've drawn like there's a version of Rage Star out there that exists as the star with like a giant buff body. And
Amazing.
yep, that's like kind of like the main form, but then we've also drawn Rage Star that as just a star with like Patrick Star legs from the movie. So that's like the rookie form. And then there's like the one with the butt that's buff, and then we had like a third form, which God if I can remember. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. And then I'll start drawing one of the requests. I
Oh,
only did one, but I feel like we added to it. Like I can do a quick doodle of like what I'm talking about, but let me see.
I
I
put the
can literally just go look through my doodles like a dingus. I have that. Hold on. Oh, that's right. We did a lot of goofy stuff before. Hold on.
Rage Star's like,
Yeah,
bro, I
yeah,
have a fucking thong.
yeah. It was here it is. Ari drew it, and it's Rage Star. This is oh no, I'm sorry. Okay, so it was Rage Star first with the Patrick Star legs with the God, my brain keep up. The mesh.
I do that all the time.
It's awful. And
Yeah, the fishnet
the fishnet.
leggies.
And then the second evolved form, I'm sorry, the second evolved form is actually Rage Star, where it's a star but with buff arms and buff legs and like kind of like a sumo wrestler looking thong kind of thing. And muscles, like you see the pecs in the star.
Amazing.
And then the third form is the star is the head, and then the whole body is muscular with like shorts. That's the evolution chain.
I'm here for it, honestly.
So someday I can definitely try and like we can do like a really quick I don't know, maybe, but that's the idea. Um, yes.
Super quick. Morgan says one of the other ads they see on Facebook is that they were sure that was a scam was something called Steam Claims, where it was a law firm basically suing Valve for their antitrust violations.
Yep.
Ooh.
But it turns out this is actually a real advertisement. And Morgan says the downside is I shared my experiences with them on Reddit, and now I get emails every single day asking me, "Oh my God, do you Steam?
Oh my god.
Do you Steam will delete my entire? Do you think Steam will delete my entire account if I get involved?"
Like if we sue them?
No, they can't.
Also, it's funny. There's like a lot of legit ads that like look like scams. Like I've been on
Yeah.
Facebook before, and like there's like official League of Legends banners, but the quality and resolution is like so low. You think it's like a spyware thing when you click on it.
Uh-huh.
And it's like how the general insurance commercials look so janky, but that is a real car insurance thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I find okay, here's the thing too. A lot of actual like ads or promotional material, like let's say like a band concert, like a like you're at a venue and they make a custom poster for a band coming in, something like that. They steal artwork or they'll steal like fan art and use it for their advertisements too. And it's not like official art from the company.
Yeah.
I see that a
I
lot.
know Hot Topic was doing that for a while too. It's just taking people's art and slapping it on shirts without
Yeah.
asking them first.
Did not like that when I heard it. But it's also hard
Yeah.
to tell. Like, no, it depends on the shirt. I feel like a lot of their standalone shirts are a little easier to like see like, oh, like this is stolen fan art. Um,
Yeah.
but then I feel like they've also been doing a lot of, I don't know, it's we live in a
There are
society.
yeah, it's crazy because it's like some of them can it's hard to tell which ones are stolen fan art shirts and which ones are like fan arts that they actually like purchased to use because they do that too.
Hmm. Okay, so
Oh.
that's what you gotta be.
Yeah.
Weird.
Because sometimes they'll just take them without asking, and sometimes they'll actually like pay the artist.
Like, there's this one. I'm sure you got some of you might know this person, this artist, Rainy Loon, I believe they go by, who does a lot of like very specific frog art. Got a little frog character.
Oddly specific frogs.
Like it's just very her style is very distinctive, you know. And she's been kind of cataloging her progress, not catalog, well, sorta. She puts on her story a lot. Her progress with like working with Hot Topic to start selling frog merch of hers,
Okay.
and how it goes, and like how she's like designing the tags and everything, and how some certain notes kind of get passed through without any real observations.
Yeah,
So
that tracks.
that's been so far the most uh human that I've seen that kind of process go. Like it feels like you don't normally get to see this kind of thing. So
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't really get to see the behind the scenes of it all.
Yeah, I should find some posts if she still has them. I feel like most of them are in stories, so they're long gone by now, but there's some interesting stuff on some of the product tags.
I'm gonna try and do Mr. Dirtbone's request.
Gotcha. And I'm doing
I'm not fantastic at skeletons, but I'm gonna try.
Mr. Dirtbones also, I believe, has boots and gloves.
Boots and gloves. Okay.
Yeah, so give him some
So
like boots and gloves, and he like smokes a cigar, I believe.
so dirt skeleton with boots and gloves and a cigar.
Yeah, and then the other skeleton can be whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm giving you that permission.
I would hope so because he just said another skeleton, so it
Yeah,
could be any skeleton.
I think that works really well. And I'm doing the one where I'm drawing me as a frog and
Oop.
Froggy as a cat. So
Yeah, I figured that's the one you were doing.
I debated if I should make myself look like a plush frog, but I'm also like, no, let's do a real frog. And I feel like Froggy's gonna look kind of like, not like Sprigatito, but the green. And then after that, we had. Then there was
Kind
a
of
question of
shameful
this.
that I'm not good at skeletons because it's literally like drawing base, like draw anatomy basics. Something I should know how to do.
It's never too late to take a. You know, actually, when I did figure drawing in college, the first thing that he made us do was study all the different bones, and we had to take like a memorization quiz of all the
I
different
wish
bones.
my figure drawing class did that. We did not draw any skeletal anything.
It's weird too though because